This is breaking news from 4 News Now.
Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. We begin the kxly-plus daily rundown with breaking news in Kellogg, Idaho. Last night, we know a shooting occurred in Kellogg that killed 4 people, and the suspect is in custody. The latest details that we have right now is that around 7:30 p.m., both the Kellogg Police Department and Shoshone County Sheriff's Office responded to an apartment complex at West Brown Avenue and Oregon Street. The caller reported that they had found 4 people deceased, and authorities arrested a 31-year-old man. We are working to confirm both his identification and the identification of the victims. Peter Choi was out at Kellogg last night and this morning. He spoke with neighbors in the area who believe this was a neighbor dispute that obviously escalated. We have not been able to confirm that yet with law enforcement, but Peter's shift has ended, so Natalie Grant has now moved out and to pick up that story to find out more details as we can. So Natalie Grant will be out, and we'll have more coming up tonight. Just 24 hours earlier on Saturday night out in Gorge, Washington, there was a shooting at the Gorge Amphitheater. At the campground connected to the amphitheater, going on Saturday and Sunday was Beyond Wonderland, a music festival. And we know in that shooting, 2 people were killed, 2 others were injured. The suspect, or the alleged gunman, was also shot by police and is in custody. So it appears they did not die from their injuries, that individual. So we are working again on that shooting there to find out more information. Jordan Smith is working to see what he can find out, if we can confirm the identifications again of the shooter and of the victims in that. The festival was obviously canceled for the Sunday show, and the Grant County Sheriff's Office were the deputies on scene and are continuing the investigation in that. So just a deadly weekend in the inland Northwest. Multiple people killed in these 2 shootings. So just tragedy. And again, we do have reporters working on this, and we will bring whatever new information we can. We have a lot of information up on our website right now, kxly.com. We've been covering both these stories with multiple people, so you can read what we have right now, and we will have more updates hopefully coming up tonight at 5. So coming out of that, there's no good way really to transition. So let's take a look outside at the weather, what we're expecting today. It's going to be cool and breezy today, so hopefully you brought a jacket with you when you left for work today, if you are working today, because today is Juneteenth, a federal holiday. The highs we're expecting in the low 60s today. That's going to continue as well tomorrow. Here's what we're looking like at the region. Fortunately, good air quality today, as this cool air is protecting us from wildfire smoke still happening, still burning in the Canada wildfires up north. So cool air today, and that will continue tomorrow. Expect breezy. We could be seeing afternoon showers. According to the National Weather Service, I saw that they just tweeted Colville already getting rained on early in the afternoon. So that rain system could be moving into the Spokane Coeur d'Alene metro as well. Good news is that with these below average temperatures today, these are the last 2 days of spring, and Wednesday is the summer solstice, and with that, an increase in temperatures right on cue. So we are expecting high 60s on Wednesday, moving into the 70s, and Hoop Fest this weekend could be seeing 80s, so be sure to stay hydrated if you are going to hit the basketball courts. And while it is cooler today, good news is that Bronte Sorotsky out this morning. Spokane County pools have reopened. Both the north side and south side aquatic centers have officially begun. City pools will open tomorrow. So while it may not feel cool yet or warm enough to go swimming yet, it will going into the weekend. But the good news is, if you do want to go out now, 82 degrees. Those pools are heated, which is pretty nice. So be aware, it could cost up to $6 to go to the county pools. And you can also sign up for swim lessons if you're interested for that. And Bronte has more at kxly.com. Like I mentioned earlier, today is a federal holiday. It's Juneteenth, celebrating the emancipation of enslaved African Americans coming from when the enslaved people found out in Texas that they had been freed. So that is where that holiday originates. It is, again, a federal holiday, as it has been for the past year. And post offices are closed, and locally, Spokane City Hall is closed, the municipal court, and our local libraries all closed today. There were some weekend events celebrating Juneteenth, but if you're looking to do something today on the actual holiday, you can go to Underhill Park starting at 3 p.m. The Spokane Community Against Racism, or SCAR, a local nonprofit, they will be having a party, a celebration, having music, games, food, and that is again at Underhill Park from 3 to 7 p.m. Also coming up this weekend, as we mentioned in weather, Hoop Fest. Spokane's biggest event finally descends. You could say the countdown is on officially because we are less than a week away from Hoop Fest on Saturday. Our digital producer, Vinny, wrote a comprehensive guide as to what you can expect for the weekend, what roads will be closed, what it's going to look out, kind of a how-to guide on how to do Hoop Fest. They're expecting big numbers this year as it kind of feels like an official return, everyone coming in post-pandemic, so that will be fun. I'm going to have to read that article, make sure I'll be able to get home, so be aware of that. They'll start to shut down streets about Friday night, and then Saturday we will have coverage out there. I'll be out there doing some live streams. We'll also have reporters out there as well covering the biggest event and the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world in Spokane. So thank you for joining today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Be sure to download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku, and that's free 24/7 streaming news. Also be sure to download the 4 News Now mobile app and be sure to turn on notifications so you can get the latest in breaking news. Normal shows tonight, so you'll have all those stories and more coming up tonight at 5, but for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.